One of the oldest analogies for this is the ocean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the ocean is never shakes. Like the depth of the ocean is imperturbable, never moves, never changes. And at the surface level, the waves are doing all sorts of things. So there may be a still, calm sea, or there may be a tempest raging. But the depth of the ocean is unshaken. But it's such a beautiful analogy because where does ocean finish and wave begin? There is no split. So what we're seeing is that commonly we imagine we are the wave, and the wave is terrified of crashing because its life will end, or it's vulnerable. Yeah, and the wave is always changing, like you say. It's like it's always undulating. It's never the same. Whereas we completely lose sight of the depth which gives birth to the wave.
Yeah.
So here we're plunging down into that depth, and we're recognizing this that we are, this imperturbability, and seeing that all the movement are those waves on the surface. So that movement could be an understanding, an insight. It could be, a new interest that then appears in your life, and a new orientation, a new motivation, all those things are appearing. And meanwhile, the depth is still the depth, unshakable, imperturbable, giving expression to all of that.
Right.
So that connection is very important, because some people just talk about that imperturbable me.
Which is what?
Like the depth of the ocean. Like when we come back together, it's this presence that's here,
right,
that's knowing this experience. Okay, so we looked for it earlier, we looked for it a couple of times now. Whatever this knowing is, I don't mean knowledge knowing, whatever's aware of sounds now, of thoughts now, of sensations now, that awareness, here it is, it's given, it's always here, it's undeniably here. Where is it? So commonly we think it's something called consciousness that emerges from the brain. That's in our objective version of reality. But then, like I keep saying, first-hand experience, direct first-hand experience, childlike experience. Here, do you see consciousness emerging from a brain? Is that your experience now? Really? I don't see a brain. I don't see consciousness emerging from a brain. I see an image, sounds, sensations, thoughts, feelings. And whatever I am that's knowing that is here, but unlocatable. Anywhere you point or try and say that's where it is, you're experiencing that. You're before that. So it's unfindable, this that we are, but it's also undeniable. That's the paradox. So some people talk about this and they leave you there, like you're the ocean, you're this presence. But then life is also happening, and then life gets kind of put in the bin as some kind of illusion that doesn't mean anything. But what we're seeing is that the expression of life, this image now, these words, the movement of my hands, I don't know what I'm doing, it's happening. Every word is just coming out of nothing. Every movement coming out of nothing. The expression of being. It's totally remarkable. Joy. It's the expression of this essence that we truly are, beyond everything we imagine ourselves to be. What are you now? Try and be as honest as you can. Not up there, that's a thought.
Oh man, you saw that.
Yeah. What are you? Without going into a thought. Have you any idea whatsoever? No. I have no idea what I am right now. As a thought. But I am what I